to the back of your mat. Have your feet hip distance. Toes pointing forward. Lengthen out the legs. Hips forward. Shoulders back and down. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, tuck the chin and roll that body down. Nice and slow and controlled. When you get to the bottom, just gently sway from side to side. Slowly come back to center. Put a good bend in the knees. Take the right hand to the outside of the left foot. Take the left hand up towards the ceiling. Turn to face it. Straighten that left leg. Slowly come back to center. Left hand to the outside of the right foot. Right hand up towards the ceiling. Turn to face it. And straighten that right leg. And then slowly come back to center. Look through the legs. Straighten the legs and uncurl vertebra by vertebra. Now, if you want to, you don't have to. If you've got a band, you can pop your band on. So it'll go above the knees, between the thighs, the hips and the knees, sorry. And then come back to your mat. So we're going to slowly tuck the chin, roll that body down. When you get to the bottom, little bend in the knees, bring the hands to the floor and walk the hands forward into plank. Hands below shoulders, back of the neck nice and long, draw that belly button in. We're going to inhale, and as you exhale, lift the bum, look through those legs. Bend your right knees, you push your left heel down. And then switch. And push both heels down. Slowly come down onto all fours. Sit back on those ankles. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, walk the hands round to the left. And then as you exhale, walk the hands round to the right. Back to center and uncurl. Now we're going to come on to all fours. I am going to keep adding on, making it a bit harder, but it's up to you what you do, okay? So hands below shoulders, knees below hips. Bring the right knee slightly to center. Lengthen your left leg out. You're going to lift the left leg up. You're going to bring the knee in and you're going to tuck the chin and round that back. So that left knee is coming towards that left arm. Then you lengthen it out. We bring it in and lengthen. We bring it in and lengthen. One more. Bring it in and lengthen. Then lower. Bring that knee back to center. Bring the left knee slightly towards the right. Lengthen the right leg out. Lift your right leg up. Bring the knee in and round. And lengthen. Round. And lengthen. Round. And lengthen. Round. And lengthen. Lower that leg. Bring the knee back in. And now we're going to do it. So we can stay on the knees, or the harder option is we're going to come into full plank. But we're going to add on slightly. So I'll just show you on your knees first. Right knee slightly to center. You're going to lengthen the left leg out. We're going to lift it up. We'll bring it in. We'll lengthen. Then we'll take it slightly on the angle, and we're going to bring it across to that right hand. Lengthen, back to center. So it'll be in, lengthen, out to the side, in, lengthen, back to center. The same movement even if we're in full plank, okay? So if we're doing full plank, hands below shoulders, lengthen the legs out. Bring your right foot slightly to center, or if you're on your knees, your right knee slightly towards your left. Lift your left leg up. Bring the left knee in towards the left elbow. Lengthen. Take it out to the side. Bring it across to the right elbow. Lengthen. Back to center. Bring it in. Lengthen. Out to the side. Across. Lengthen. Back to center. One more. In. Lengthen. Out. Across. Lengthen. Back to center. And down. Down on the knees. Sit back on those ankles. Uncurl. Little circles with those wrists before we do the same on the other side. Change direction. And then release. Back into plank or on those knees. Lengthen the legs out. Bring the left foot slightly to center. Lift your right leg up. Bring the knee in, round. Lengthen. Out to the side. Across. Lengthen. Back to center. In. Lengthen. Out to the side. Across. Lengthen. Back to center. Last one. In. Lengthen. Out to the side. Across. Lengthen. Back to center. And down. Sit back on those ankles. Bring the hands round by the feet. Little circles with those wrists. And change direction. And then back to center and uncurl. Going to come onto our forearms. So make sure the shoulders don't come over the elbows, knees directly below hips. Pull the stomach in, lift the chest up, back of the neck nice and long. Bring your right knee slightly towards your left. Lift your left knee up, let it hover off the floor. And take the foot up towards the ceiling, keeping the knee bent. And then lower. Lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Squeeze in the back of the leg, squeeze in the bum. We're going to add on. So we lift, we hold, we rotate. So the knee goes to the left, foot goes to the right. Back to center and down. Lift, rotate. Back to center and down. Lift, rotate. Back to center and down. One more. Lift, rotate. Stay there. Hold. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Hold. Pulse up towards the ceiling. Pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Well done. Give the bum a pat. Let's do the same on the other side. So bring that left knee slightly towards the right. Lift the right knee up off the floor. Let it hover. Take the foot up towards the ceiling and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep holding yourself up. Drawing that belly button in. Breathe. Squeeze the bum. Squeeze the back of the leg. Lift and hold. Rotate. Back to center and down. Lift. Rotate. Back to center and down. Lift. Rotate. Back to center and down. Lift. Rotate. Back to center and down. One more. Lift. Rotate and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to center. Hold. Pulse up. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Well done. Sit back on those ankles and then slowly uncurl. Come round into a seated position and take that band off. So first of all, bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees open. Push the knees towards the floor. Bring the heels as close to the body as you can. Lift up from the hips and bring the crown of the head forward. And then release. Legs out in front. Bring that right foot to the left hip. If your knees allow it, you can bring that left foot around. Keeping the chest up, stomach pulled in. Sit. And then take that right hand towards the back of the room and turn to face it. And then slowly come back to center. You can keep your foot like that. Take the foot rested above the knee, let the hip area open up. And take the left hand towards the back of the room and turn to face it. And then back to center. Tuck the chin, slide the hands forward. Walk the hands round to the left. Slowly back to center. And uncurl. Uncross the legs. We'll do the same on the other side. So left foot, right hip. And if you can, bring that right foot round to that left bum cheek. Back nice and straight. Pull the knee in. Take the left hand towards the back of the room and turn to face it. And then slowly come back to center. Take the foot, rest above the knee, let the hip area open up, and take that right hand towards the back of the room and turn to face it. And then back to center. Tuck the chin, slide the hands forward, and walk the hands round to the right. Back to center, and uncurl. Well done.